Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury, and welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. I am here. It's nighttime here in Houston. I am having a night juice, a very delicious juice from my sister's juice company. Right now it's called Vitality Kitchen, but there's going to be a rebrand soon, so stay tuned. In case you guys can get some too. I wish I could get this to all of you guys because she makes such great juices. Today is her classic collection. This is the classic orange, I believe. There's a certain name for it. Hold on, let's check my email because I know she sent me the name of this one. She picked some really cute names. I really want to see what is the name of this one. What is it? I'll find it as I'm talking to you guys. But I'm just going to chat with you guys. It's been a beautiful Sunday. Had a great family dinner. Just got back from the gym. I did like a little bit of stretching. I'm trying to take it easy because I've been going. Like I have not been stopping. And I love it. But I'm also tired. And I feel like a lot of my family, like my mom, my sister, like we work a lot and we just get tired. And I think it's okay. Okay, so it was, oh my god. So it's called OJ. I should remember that. It's called OJ. Not to be confused with OJ Did It. Which, by the way, I don't really know if OJ did it. My family and I are kind of split. It's like some of us think he did it. I don't think he did it. I don't know, though. I don't know. It's rough. I don't want to even get into that too much, but yeah. But this is called OJ. Classic OJ. So I'm going to shake it up. And then she has one called the Big Apple. Then she has one called Hot Bunny, which is carrot juice. The Big Apple is like apple juice, which is really good. And then she has Stalker, which, guess what? Celery. It's a celery juice. And I'm not down with the Stalker. I have enough Stalkers already. But I'm not down with the Stalker because I don't like celery. But I'll probably still drink it if there's any left. Hello, Hazi says, how long did it take you to grow your beard? A long time, like over a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know, a long time. About over 2 years for sure. Let's try this juice. Okay, OJ, did it? Did OJ do it? Let's find out. OJ definitely did it. OJ definitely did it. This juice is very good. There's also sea moss in this juice as well. So it's orange and sea moss. It's such a vibe. It's a great nightcap because I'm tired and I just can't wait to hit that pillow. Even though I still have not made my bed. I washed all my sheets. I'm still sleeping on a blanket. Because I just like, when you make your bed, you want to like really do it all and put it. Honestly, I've just been running. I've been doing a lot. And I just want to do the bed right so I can take a picture on it after. But I'll do it tomorrow. I have some fresh new sheets. I kind of wanted to do it when they're warm. I almost want to put the sheets back in the dryer and then, I don't know, jump in it. We'll see. I don't know. E-Guy says, Ziggy Marley. You're calling me Ziggy Marley? That's a compliment. I love Bob Marley. So, thanks, I guess. Ziggy Marley is his son. So, I appreciate you, I guess. Let me see how he looks right now. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's Google Ziggy Marley. Ziggy Marley, here he is. Ziggy Marley. Very, very handsome. Very, very handsome. Yeah, could most definitely get it. But I don't have any dreadlocks though. But I did search him up. Looks great. Aging well. Because how old is he? I don't even know how old he is. Anyway, he looks great. Go ahead, Ziggy. Shout out to Ziggy Marley. Callie Blessed in the house saying, Rock, what's happening? Life is happening. We had some black bean burgers today and some fries my sister made. Very delicious. And all the toppings. It was a fun, nice nice little night. But today was like a lot of, when you have a new house, there's just a lot of tasks you got to do. Um, all kind of things you got to do to like sealing your granite and um, I'm nervous because we had a bag of chips, like fresh chips. You know when they make the Mexican chips at the store, at the restaurant. They make them with fresh oil. So we had them in a bag. We put them in like a plastic bag. Now they come in a paper bag. Put them in a plastic Ziploc, which apparently wasn't zip so locked. And somehow the oil dripped out of that bag and made an oil stain on our brand new beautiful granite counters. And granite is expensive and gorgeous. You don't want to get any oil stains on it. We're about to seal it this week, which is crazy that this would happen now. Um, but I was like, nope, we're not gonna let this ruin our day. Let's go find some grout stain remover. So I found some at Home Depot. I went to Home Depot. I love going to stores, especially like Home Depot. It's really fun. So I went to Home Depot and I got like a grout and stone stain remover. You have to pour it on the spot, let it sit for 24 hours, and scrape it off the next day. It's supposed to absorb everything out of the stone and the rock, and then you have like beautiful, clean granite. So hopefully it works out tomorrow. I'll let you guys know when I go live, but I have to wait until like 2 p.m. tomorrow. But also, when I got home just now, I put another round of that stain remover around the spot. Just because I was like, I didn't want to like just get the middle of the stain. I want to get the whole stain, and I felt like I saw a dark spot around. So I'm like, is this dark too? So we'll see tomorrow. I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my god, that I hope that it's gone tomorrow, because there's nothing worse. Well, there is lots of things worse, but you just don't want to have like beautiful granite with the oil spot in it. You know, you don't want that. Um, let's see. Kylie Bless says, "Cool, you living the life. Glad to hear you're spending time with family. I love it. I love it. Um, it's been great. It's been really great. I only have to cuss one family member out since I've been here, and they're an ex-family member. You know, I feel like when somebody's married into the family and then they're toxic, then you can make them an ex-family member easily. You can be like, ugh, like they're not really blood, so it's like you really came in here and tried to like start drama. Bye, cut. So I did that. It's just one person. So after that, I feel everything's peaceful. There's no drama. Like I don't even need any drama anymore. Not that I ever felt like I needed it, but I felt like at a certain point when you feel resentful towards certain things about family or relationships or anything, then you could like desire chaos just to shake things up, just to like get even or whatever. Like, and I don't know, it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. So I'm really enjoying the peaceful moments because life has its own way of being chaotic, whether you plan it or not. Like life is gonna continue to be crazy. And so I'd rather just like enjoy the peaceful, beautiful moments, hanging out with my nephew, hanging out with my sister, my mom, going out to the park, going out to the lake. I get to go to the lake every day. Like no matter what, when I leave the house, I get to see the lake every day. Like that's the coolest thing to me. Like the lake is like there's no way out of here without the lake. Like you have to be by the lake. And I love that. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's such a gorgeous lake. As you guys have seen in my videos. You know, one of those videos got 8,000 views on it. I just was going walking with my little nephew, and like I just saw a crane, filmed it, reversed the camera, film me looking out. Very simple. Took me a minute to film because of it. No, not even a minute. Probably 30 seconds or so. Not even a minute. I just filmed it real quick, and I said, you know what? Let me just put it on. Let me just put it on YouTube, and it got 8. I didn't put any music or anything. Over 8,000 views. I'm like, really? Seriously? That's all the work I do on other videos. that video gets 8,000 views. But that's, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter, I guess. But thank you for everyone who watched it, I guess. I'm like, I don't get these algorithms. But whatever, I'm just gonna keep on creating. Freshy says, it was a great movie, Jeffrey Dahmer. I have not seen it. I will not be seeing it. I know I'm in it. I understand that I'm in the movie. I get it. People have been sending me messages. Like, I've gotten 8 messages today about that alone from random people. Some of them I know, some of them I never heard of. And they've been messaging me, sending me screenshots of me in the movie. I'm like, I just realized I was even in the movie a few days ago. But, yeah. I'm not watching the movie because I went through a traumatic experience with my ex who tried to kill me, and I don't want to be triggered by a serial killer movie about a serial killer that kills gay people. That sounds very triggering. And I just feel like I could have been one of those victims, and I just don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to, like, I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want, no, I'm good. I'm not going to watch it. But I love Ryan Murphy. It was awesome to work with him again. I work with Ryan Murphy more times than I literally can count. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think. At least 5 times that I know of right now. I've worked on 5 different projects with him. He's amazing. He always picks me by hand. I think he just likes my look. Even when I didn't have a beard, he used to cast me in things. So, I think he likes me. I don't know. He's really nice. Well, nice is not the word. Because I hate when people say, oh, they're nice. Because he's not nice, technically. Like, people may think he's rude, but he's very talented and very focused and extremely, like, I think he's he's fair. He's a fair person. And I think fairness is kindness for him. But I won't call him nice because he's not like a nice person. Like, oh, I'm so nice. Oh, hi, Mimi. Hi. Like, nice is fake to me. He's definitely not nice. I'm not nice either. I'm not nice. I will cuss you out so fast. Hella Hazy says, love the shirt. Oh my gosh, yes. This shirt is from Tommy Genesis when we worked on a music video. Not a music video, oh my god. It was a feature on a magazine that we did with her. And so I bought the shirt. I was like, let me support her. I like her. That was a fun job. Her music's cute. I like her merchandise though, so I was like, let me support. USMC says, LOL, there's always one, right? Exactly. There's always one. Always one person in the family you gotta cuss out. But I'm just thankful that this one was like married in and not blood. Because if it's blood, it's like harder to cuss them out. Because it's like, you're related to them. Like, you share the same blood. It's like, oh. Like, you kind of have to forgive them at some point. But when they're not blood, you're like, I look at the person that is blood, my uncle who is blood with me, who, like, helped raise me as a kid. And yet, you know, you let this trick in? You let this trick in our family? That's how I felt. I was like, I'm looking at him sideways like, you better get your B. You better get your B-I-T-C-H. Get your B-I-T-C-H. Get her real quick. She got the wrong one. But it's all good. It's all good. She's properly cussed out. Properly casted out of my life. She was homophobic and a bigot and just a very terrible person who can suck many can I say phalluses on TikTok? But I guess I said it. She can suck those. But why am I talking about her right now? Oh, I'm talking because you said family. That I'm having. I'm loving my family time. It's amazing. I'm just thankful my family's alive right now and here, and able to chat and have good times because I know that I've lost so many family members. I've lost so many people I love have died in the last few years, and I'm just honestly in shock. Like, it doesn't get better. Like, every death is like so shocking and painful. At a certain point, you get kind of numb, but like not numb as in you don't care, but just in numbness of like, how do you process this, losing these people, and still like exist through the day? Like, you only can cry so much, you only can like hurt so much, and it's just like I feel like I live in a space of numbness, and sometimes I'm very thankful and I'm blessed for my life, but like no money, no career, no no plans of accomplishments can heal the loss of your loved ones. Like, you gotta enjoy them while they're here. You got to. Like, you just must. You must enjoy them. But I didn't mind cussing out that one person because I don't enjoy her. I don't enjoy her while she's here. I probably enjoy her more while she's gone, to be honest. But yeah. Let's see. Callie Blessed says, do what you need to do. You looking good and your damn face is clear and looks stress-free. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. I'm not stressed at all. I'm going to stay stress-free. I'm going to stay stress-free because I feel uneasy about something going on in my life right now, but I can't talk about it because it might make it worse. I feel uneasy about it, but it's nothing that I have power over at all. Like, besides being a comforting figure in this situation, I don't have any power on making a decision in this particular situation. But it hurts my heart to see it and to witness it and feel powerless within it. But I'm not technically powerless because I feel like if you keep a space of peace and a loving space, then you can still have some positive influence. But I'm not always the most positive. Certain things, I'll just be like, burn it down, burn the whole situation down, like, and that's not always the best thing. So I'm learning that too. But also, people gotta make their own decisions. So it's just like, it's a rough kind of in between. But I wish I could talk about it because I totally would. But because these videos sometimes get a lot of views afterwards, I don't want to be insensitive to the situation, or expose something that I'm not supposed to expose. So I'm gonna stay quiet, but I am feeling a bit uneasy about something. But other than that, I'm not stressed. Life is going perfectly in a lot of ways, and I'm thankful. Bax Turbine says, hey Rock. Hello Bax, good to see you. Love your beard is awesome. Lord Gorilla Meat says, oh my god, Lord Gorilla Meat is back again with the foolishness. I can't. He says, are you in a gang? Are you in a gang? That's what I've been asked by Lord Gorilla Meat. Am I gonna block Lord Gorilla Meat? No. Because that question is funny to me. Not that I think gangs are funny at all. I feel like gangs were planted by government officials to create chaos in the black community or any kind of community, any kind of ethnic community, to create chaos and blame their own races for attacking their own races. You know, it's a very set up kind of thing. I feel like a lot of these gangs are funded by government entities. So I'm a little bit too intelligent to be part of a gang. But I don't want any smoke with any of these gangs out here. So I'm just going to say no and keep moving. Because if you disrespect them, they're going to come for you. So I'm not saying anything about these gangs. But I have lived in an area that was heavily gang ran in LA. it was heavily, there was gang wars happening near that area, or in that area. So I understand how that works, and I was gonna say I'm not afraid of it, but I am afraid of that. Like, I don't want to be part of any conflict in a gang. Like, it's just, you can't fight with that level of self-destruction and ignorance. There's no winning. There's no winning. Like, you're fighting for what is the word? Like, I'm the right one. Like, for pride. It's all about pride. And it's like, what's the point? Like, why are you fighting for pride? But yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names so that they don't say like, oh, he's against this gang or he's against that gang. Like, I'm just interested in not being associated with any of that. But do I know people who are involved? Maybe. But the biggest gang is the government. Lord Gorilla Meat says, was your ex a guy? If you can call him that. If you can call him that. It was just some guy, apparently. I thought it was the love of my life, but it was just some guy, some random guy who didn't give a F about me, treated me like crazy, and tried to kill me. So it's like, man, I'm good. I don't think he even deserves to be called an ex, even though we were married. It's like, I don't know, I don't even want to be associated. I was like, do I really want to have that as part of my history? He wasn't worthy. He was definitely not worthy of being with me. So it's just like, he really got lucky and he really messed it up. So I feel bad for him. But, whatever. Jordy Love Serve Remember says, hi from Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. Now stop frying that chicken. That's all I know Kentucky for is Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's it. That must be really sad. Because I'm sure people like from Kentucky always get that. They're just like, oh, everybody only knows us for our Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is a disgusting chicken, by the way. A terrible, like, mutated chicken from a fast food restaurant. I heard that they don't even have heads. I don't know if this is true. This is allegedly. But I heard a rumor that they just got to the point where they just keep the neck open, and they just feed it to a tube and let the chicken be like a mutated chicken just to get bigger and sell more meat. That doesn't sound very true. But I wouldn't put it past them, but like, I feel like they would at least give the chicken a head. I don't know. I've been around chickens, and chickens are very smart. They are very, very smart. And it's like, how do we pretend that they were dumb? Also, cows are very smart too. You know, smarter than all of them? Pigs. Pigs are so smart. I think that pigs are a splice of DNA between a wild boar hog, like a wild boar that's out there in the woods eating truffles or whatever they're doing, and human. I believe that pigs are a mixture of those two, and that's why humans are able to utilize different heart valves in a pig, and also some people have a fully transplanted heart from a pig. They can like use that in their body, and I think that has to do with pigs having spliced DNA with wild boars. Like, there's all types of animals in these science labs that are just mutated, spliced animals, Frankenstein animals, creatures, half human, half all kind of things. I'm just thankful that I'm not one of them. I'm thankful that I'm not human at all. But if I was human, that would be so disturbing to be eating pig. I don't eat pig at all anyways, but I do. Like, look at the pig's eyes, and then look at the eyes of a wild boar. You can see the huge difference. The wild boar has beady black eyes. The pig has eyes very similar to a human. And they're very, very, very smart. If you've ever been around a pig, you know. I just can't believe people eat them. It's just bizarre to me. But I guess all kind of things get eaten in the wild. I don't know, whatever. Life is crazy. I'm losing too many family members to care about some pigs or cows or chickens or anything. I'm trying to keep my family alive. Some of them. Some of them is like, but I want to keep as many as I can alive. She Love says, hey. Hey, She Love. Rita says, hello, beautiful. Oh my God, Rita. Hi, how are you? Good to see you, Rita. Happy to see you here. USMC says, yeah, there's a lot of people like that nowadays. Yeah, there are. There really are. Devin Jackson says, what are you eating? I'm drinking some orange juice with sea moss. It's very good. Devin says, ridiculous. In my opinion, I do not think it's government related. To each their own opinion, though. Well, I don't really care about opinions when I've been involved with the government, and I have enough evidence that I've seen to make me believe that. So I don't pull this stuff out of my bum, you know. I don't put it out of my derriere. These are things that there's proof behind. So you can have your opinion. Enjoy your opinion. I hope it's useful enough to wipe your butt. Alright, let's see what else somebody's saying. Kat says, hi Rock. Hello, Kat. Kat says, what? That's terrible. Yeah. A lot of things are terrible. Devin says, this is pre-recorded, G. Really? You're saying that this live is pre-recorded, but I'm reading your comment right now, live? Why would I pre-record live on TikTok of all places? TikTok would ban me for doing pre-recorded lives. It's very risky to do that. If they know you're doing a pre-recorded live, you get banned. So I would never risk my live to do pre-recorded when I could just press the live button and go live. Like what? Foolish. Absolutely foolish. Kat says, Kentucky is known for the Derby. What's a Derby? Are that horses? I don't know what a Derby is. Kat says, Devin, LMAO, I had no idea that could be done, LOL. Kat, that can be done. People can do pre-recorded lives, but that would be really unintelligent of them to do because then they would lose their account. And it's very hard to go live on TikTok unless you have 1,000 followers. I have 3,000 followers thanks to you guys. I remember I used to have 100 and that was hard to get. So, thank you guys. Was that yawn not live either? Was that a pre-recorded yawn? Lord Gorilla Meat says, yo. Oh my gosh. Lord Gorilla Meat says, and oiled them up too. They oiled up the chicken head? The chicken from Kentucky? I don't know. That part I'm not sure about. I don't really have a lot of evidence about those chickens, but not being real chickens and having no heads. But I have heard that from people, from a few sources, but I don't know how accurate that is. But these other sources I talked about, there's a lot of government involvement that we'll be surprised of. Cat is laughing. I can't. Lord Gorilla Meat says, Cat, what's up, baby? Blow me a kiss. Ooh. Why are you trying to get Cat to blow you a kiss, Lord Gorilla Meat? You are so rude to my people. Oh my gosh. Don't you blow him a kiss, please. Don't blow. Lord Gorilla Meat does not deserve a kiss. But, Cat, if you do want to blow him a kiss, it's your choice, it's your lips, it's your body. But I would suggest that you don't degrade your lips by blowing a kiss to Lord Gorilla Meat. After all the things he said. Wait, what did he say? Hold on, let me see if he said something rude. Okay, Lord Gorilla Meat doesn't seem that rude, honestly. He didn't really ask anything that's that rude. Wait, let me see this next one. He said, Lord Gorilla Meat said, I'm saying you still want me to rub your burnt cheeks. To rub? Okay, I just defended you. And then you immediately say that I want you to rub my cheeks? I wish I didn't defend. I wish I did not defend you, Gorilla Meat. Because you have offended me now. I defended you and you offended me. And it's like, isn't that life? Isn't that life? Oh my goodness. Lord Gorilla Meat did a face like this. A little smiling face. With the hand over his face. The little emoji. How dare you, Lord Gorilla Meat? How dare you? Kat says, don't worry, I'm not. I would never degrade my lips. That's right, Kat. You better value your lips and never put your lips on some Lord Gorilla Meat. Who even names themselves that? You know? Who wants to eat a gorilla? Poor gorillas. I'm still so sad about that gorilla that got euthanized, all because somebody could not watch their kids enough to make sure they don't slide in the gorilla exhibit. Like, who does that? Also, how did that kid get into the gorilla exhibit? How did that happen? Like, what? Like, the kid was able to get into the gorilla exhibit and you had to kill the gorilla because you were afraid it was going to do something to the kid? It's like, that poor gorilla was just living his life. Probably wasn't going to do anything to that kid. Just probably was going to look at it and protect it or something. Why couldn't they tranquilize it? I know if they tranquilized it, it could have became irate and then maybe attacked the kid on accident. I don't know. But whoever the parent is of that kid, they deserve to be publicly shamed. Like, y'all know the story of that kid at the zoo that fell into the gorilla exhibit. Not good. Not good at all. Kat says, don't worry. Wait, I saw that already. Lord Gorilla Meat says, yes. Think of it like a massage. Haha. Is it going to be a massage for you to rub my cheeks? My derriere cheeks? Oh my gosh. Lord Gorilla Meat, you have just... You need therapy. You need a lot of therapy. You need an in-home therapist. You need a therapist that sleeps next to you, like on their own couch, like a couch in your room, where your therapist just stays there full time. You know, there's a lot of work that has to be done for you to be fit for society, Lord Gorilla Meat. It's a lot of work. I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if you're going to be fit for society, but if you ever think you want to go that route, a therapist, a full-time therapist is going to be the only way for you. Because the things you're saying, only a therapist can decode. You know? So, oh, my. Kat says, Harambe was the gorilla killed. Oh, Harambe. Oh, my gosh. Say his name. Harambe. Say his name, you guys. Don't let Harambe die in vain. Harambe didn't want no smoke. Harambe was chilling, eating leaves and berries or whatever else they feed gorillas. I don't even know what gorillas eat. I think they're like most. Oh god. I think they're mostly plant-based. I believe they're mostly plant-based. And then he was just chilling, living his life, when some little human kid comes falling down into the enclosure, far down there. And then Like Harambe wants to know, what is this little kid doing in his enclosure? This is his home. It's privilege. It's human privilege. I'm not even gonna say white privilege, even though we all know what color the kid was. No offense, because I love all people of every color. But we're not gonna put our kids out there like that. I don't know. I used to be against kids being on leashes, but in certain public situations, a leash could have saved that gorilla's life. And is a leash a bad thing? Like, I love my dog as if it was a person. He was so sweet. I love my dogs. But he has to have a leash. I didn't love him even any less because he had a leash. I wanted to protect him. So I think that some kids should have leashes. Not on their necks, but like on like a harness or something. Like a harness that goes over the chest, like a comfortable harness. So be able to pull them back. I don't know. I would be pissed if I was a kid and had a leash on me. If my mom put a leash on me, I would be so resentful and angry. Because I'm like, how dare you put an actual leash on me? But I do believe that now that I'm an adult and cannot be leashed, I'm not thinking it's a bad idea. Like, things happen. People get kidnapped. Kids get kidnapped. All kind of terrible things happen. So I don't know. I know that's very hypocritical because it's like I would never want a leash on myself as a kid, but I understand protecting your kid in a public place where people are crazy. You gotta protect them. Rita says, I think a kid leash at a zoo would be a great protective measure, especially at a zoo. Also at a theme park. Also at SeaWorld, the aquarium, you know? Maybe also at the grocery store. Maybe also at the bowling alley. You know, maybe at the car shop. Have a leash. Maybe in your own home, in the kitchen. So they don't hurt themselves in that kitchen, you know? Maybe leash them to their bed so they don't wander off in the middle of the night. You know, just only places where it's needed. No, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't have a kid. I have a nephew, but if I had a kid, I don't know if I could really leash them. I wouldn't just. I think I would leash them at a zoo. But like, I wouldn't overdo it. But then that would look so bad. That would look so bad to be walking around some public area with your kids on a leash. Like that's too close to slavery for me. Slavery, people were on leashes. Chain leashes. So I can't believe that they really had. I'm laughing because I can't believe it's real. Like, not even that long ago, people were actually enslaved, and it's still happening today. To be technical, it's really happening in some parts of the world right now. People were literally enslaved and chained to each other, and just like mutilated and just terrible things. Like, and it was legal. Oh, it just so breaks my heart to think about that, but it's real. That's history. It's like, wow, how dark. And it's happened multiple times through history. It's not even just a recent one. It's like there's been so many other occurrences of this like ownership, of human ownership. It's like that's not what I could imagine. Like, that's to be in a situation to be sold to someone and you have to just like play the game or be ended. That's just too much. I can't wait. Once I finish this juice, I'm out of here. I'm so sleepy. Okay. Kat says, wait, can you go back to what you said about him being a white kid? I'm confused. Okay, Kat. So, I believe he was a white kid. Wasn't he a white kid? Let me make sure. Hold on. Be kid, before I even go here. And the reason I said this, I'm not racist in any way. I love white people. I was married to a white man who tried to kill me, but that's a different story. I still love white people. Part of my family's white, so not about that. But I will say that my white brothers and sisters are a lot more adventurous, to say it the nicest way. Yeah, and their parenting skills are a little more laxed. Like, my mom would not let me out of her sight long enough to have that happen to me. But hold on, let me see. Without this kid, Harambe kid. Harambe kid today. So the kid's still alive. Apparently, hold on, let's see. Oh, it looks like I was wrong. Looks like I was very wrong. This is not a white kid. This is a black kid. Oh, wow. I'm very wrong. That's a stereotype that did not work out in this video, in this story. Wow, I would have thought that was a white kid. See, stereotypes don't always work. Wow. This kid needed a leash, but that would have been really bad. This is so sad. I'm looking at the situation now. I'm seeing him down there. Wow. Yeah, I feel very ignorant right now. Well, I was wrong. But a lot of times I would have assumed that was a white kid that I fell into a gorilla pit. Like, I would have assumed that, and I would have been wrong and racist to assume that. Apparently, because this is not a white kid. Oh, rest in peace, Harambe. Rest in peace. I'm not laughing at the death of the gorilla. I'm laughing at me really thinking and assuming that this was a white kid. Wow, I'm sorry to my white brothers and sisters, even though y'all know that we don't be usually jumping into gorilla pits like that. Or swimming. Anyway. Wow, I was very, very wrong. This is a very black kid. Oh my gosh. Poor Harambe. Harambe did not deserve what happened to Harambe. It's sad because in this picture, it looks like Harambe was just trying to protect his kid. Just trying to protect the baby, because animals know a baby. Like, they don't want to hurt the baby, especially if they're not a carnivore. If it's a cat or like a tiger or a lion, then maybe it might eat your baby. Or maybe even like a coyote, they may eat your baby as well. But the animals that are more omnivores, they don't usually want to do that. Like, they want to protect the young one. Kat called me out. Kat said, "Oh no, what we're not gonna do, is misrace the situation." Well, we gotta take responsibility for that. I feel so ignorant. Well, thank you, Kat. I appreciate you, Kat. And I apologize to the entire white community who I love dearly and I've dated a lot of white men, so I'm really not trying to be racist. I just literally thought this was a white kid. I was wrong. I'm laughing because I just can't believe this is like definitely not what I thought the story was. But anyway, I'm just so sad about the poor gorilla. Okay, let's continue. So Rita says no bed leashes. She said no bed leashes. That's probably a good idea. A bed leash is a terrible idea. So don't do that to your kid. I was joking, so don't do that, please, anyone. Lord Gorilla Meat. Oh God, now we have Lord Gorilla Meat still here. He says, "What race are you?" I am every race. So I can't be racist because I'm every race. But I'm not racist at all. Like I love every race for real. I really like that stereotype. Probably is a really bad stereotype because it obviously wasn't true in this situation. But I think to stop any stereotypes at all because all of them don't make real sense. It's very like every person's so uniquely different that it's hard to stereotype a whole culture. But I don't know. There's some stereotypes that are true though. I don't know. Anyway, let me stop. York, hello York, good to see you. He said, "Good evening, Rock Mercury." Good evening to you, York. Thank you for coming through today. Rita says, "We learn every day." Shoot, we sure do. We sure do learn. We sure do learn every day. I almost feel like it's also almost racist to like group a whole race together as like for me to be like, oh well my people wouldn't do that, as if my people are separate from a person of another race. Like we're all people, and I believe just extraterrestrials 100%. And so it's kind of like futile to even separate the different races. Like we're all human, so you know this kid is human, and they shot the gorilla to protect the human. So anyway, I'm glad the kid's alive. I'm glad the kid's alive and doing well. Wait, is the Harambe kid alive? Fearing for the boy's life, a zoo worker shot and killed Harambe. Dang. Oh my gosh. Born. It's a Western gorilla. Oh my gosh. Name of the kid. His name was Isaiah Gregg. He was 3 years old back then. How old is he now? He died in 2016. That's when he was 3 years old when the kid. No, okay. I don't want to do that math. Anyways, the kid's older now. He's alive. He's doing well, I think. Rosier said, "I saw you in Dahmer." Yes, I was in Dahmer. I don't want to watch it, but I kind of want to see myself in it. But I don't want to watch it. It's too disturbing for me. I don't want to watch it, you guys. I don't want to see it. It's too triggering. Like after you've had to fight for your life against a deranged person like my ex was, who tried to kill me multiple times, it's hard to watch a movie about serial killers. Like, or especially that particular one, because he did it in such a horrendous way to gay people, to gay men, and it's just so heartbreaking. I can't watch it, but thank you for letting me know you saw me. People have been sending me all kind of clips that I'm in. Oh gosh. I posted one of them. Lord Gorilla Meat is laughing at me. I can't. Rosier says, "Were you in the Netflix Dahmer's movie?" Yes, I was. Kat says, "LOL." I'm sorry, Kat. I'm sorry that I said something racist that I didn't mean. Kat says, "I'm still here, don't apologize." Okay, cool, Kat. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry I assumed this. I'm sorry. I really am. I really am sorry. That was not the best thing to say. And it wasn't accurate, so. Holly Joe's in the house. Hey, Holly Joe. Holly Joe says, "Hello. Hello, Holly Joe." Holly Joe says, "I started watching Dahmer and it creeped me out." I can't do it. Oh, I can't. Rosier says, "You were in episode 8 or 9. Oh my gosh. They didn't tell us anything. When we were filming the show, I worked on it for about 2 weeks, and I had no idea what anything was about at all. Like, they only told me what I need to know for my scenes. And I was in a lot more scenes than people are sending me pictures of. People are sending me a few pictures of like this scene that I was featured in heavily, but I was worked on so many other scenes. So I'm like, how, like, what parts? I wonder if people saw me in other parts, because I was there for a long time. But to me, it was just a job. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get my money, and I love Ryan Murphy, so anything he tells me to do, I go and do. Um, I've worked with him a lot, so I appreciate him. Kat says, "How long were you with your ex?" A total of like over 4 years. Over 4 years. I think it's like almost 5 years, but oh yeah, almost 5 years. Yeah. Mm. Eh. Happy to be alive. Happy to be alive. You gotta really watch for the signs. Sometimes love can blind you from real danger. Real danger. How long? Wait. Devin says, if this is real, say Rock Mercury. I said Rock Mercury. Rita says, we watched all the episodes yesterday. I think you were in the very beginning of the last episode. Oh, the very beginning of the last episode. Okay. Um, York says, can I ask what role you played in the movie? I played. We have to watch it though, because I don't. I mean, I guess it's not a spoiler because you know what happens. He dies, but it's like a featured role. It's not like a big role. I don't even have any lines in this movie. Um, I just did it because Ryan Murphy picked me to do it. So I was like, I'm coming. I'll do it, and he paid me a lot of money. So I was like, here I am, Ryan. Here I am. Anytime I work with Ryan Murphy, like I get paid. I get so much money. Especially because I'm union. Oh my god, he throws that coin at me. I think because he knows I'm like in the community, so he just wants to give me coin. So I appreciate him. I don't really do movies anymore or TV shows, so it was nice to work with him again. They treated us very well, but they kept everything so secret. I wonder if they did tell us about this. I keep going back and forth because I worked on so many projects and I was really busy at that point when I worked on this. Like I had a lot of things happening at the same time, and I'm forgetting what they told us on set. You know what? No matter what, I just didn't think the movie that was gonna be this big. It's the number one show in America right now, or in the world. People are watching it all over the world, and I had no idea it would be just this big. I had like zero idea. It was a huge production. It spent a lot of money. It was good to see Niecy Nash. I love her. She used to go to church with my family, so it was nice to see her. Holly Joe says, now I'm going to have to watch it all. Holly Joe, I posted one of the clips I'm in on my TikTok. I don't want you to have to watch all of it. I'm not watching any of it. Like I refuse to even turn it on. Like just thinking about it now is triggering me. Like I wanna like what he did is it's so horrific. Like it's like he he lured these people in under the pretense of like a hookup, and then he just does these terrible things to them and ends their lives, and it's just tries to create an altar for their skull and their body. It's just takes pictures of their lifeless bodies and eats them, and it makes me want to throw up. And I just feel like I could have been one of those people who was a victim of that, especially because I've been on Grindr, that's for sure. But I met my ex through Grindr, and those are the kind of apps that that can happen to people on those apps. So I'm just thankful to have survived. Um, Knowing his story more makes me just even more wary. I'm like, I don't want to be out there hooking up with anybody. Like, I want to be very, very like loving of myself enough to not go and risk my life. Not worth it. Holly Joe says, when did I post it? I posted it today. I posted the video today. It's just a clip that my friend sent me. There's no plot of the movie or anything in there. It's just one of the scenes I'm in, so you can see it on there. But yeah, I'm not watching even a touch. I'm not even gonna go to sign in to watch it. York says, Rock, are you still in Texas? I am loving Texas. I'm still in Texas. Still in Texas. No, Texas is so great, you guys. I love it here so much. I am nervous because I feel like there might be a hurricane coming. Oh, my phone's dead. Dang it, is this phone really dead? Yep, it's dead. Okay, let me see. There's a hurricane coming to Texas. Is hurricane hitting Houston? I need to know. I need to know this. Like, I've already lived through, what, 3 hurricanes? 3 or 4 hurricanes? They're no joke. Like, it's not fun at all. These hurricanes are not fun, you guys. Hurricane season isn't over yet for Texas. 5 days ago. This year appears not to be much different, while there remains a chance of a storm hitting Texas coastline. Indeed, there is this agreement. Storm system could cause hurricane formation in Gulf next week. 2 days ago, they're saying there's a storm system that could cause a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's right next to me. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know. I hope not. But we have enough food to be prepared for it. But hurricanes are just... It feels like you're in the end of the world whenever they happen. Like, it's no joke. Like, there's no, like... It's not like, oh, a hurricane's happening. Let's just get cute and cuddle up with a book and let's just, like, chill and be home. Like, no, let's make sure our house doesn't get lifted up from the high winds or a tornado doesn't spawn out of the hurricane, which happens. And there's nobody to report it when it happens. Like, by the time a tornado comes out of a hurricane, it already took you up. And there's no, like, all the stations are off because they turn all the power off a lot of times. They turn all the newscasting off. Like, it's just, I don't know. The cell phone towers get damaged from the high speed winds. Like, it's not anything to joke about. But other than that, I love Texas. Holly Joe says, were you one of the people he wanted to snack on? Oh my God, I'm so thankful that Ryan Murphy didn't want me to be one of the victims, because that would be really heavy for me to do. Because when I did that project, I was still with my, I was still, like, my divorce already happened, and I was, like, still recovering from the trauma. And in fact, the first scene that we filmed for this movie, the Dahmer movie, was a block away from where my ex and I lived in Long Beach, where is one of the times he tried to kill me in that house, like it's right near there. It's called the Gatsby, and he, like, tried to end me there, and it was triggering to be filming that close, you know. It was really dark. Like, I remember I had some moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, I just Because I knew it was a killer, but I didn't know it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, I wasn't aware of that situation. Like, when we were filming, they just told us it was a killer. So, let's see. But yeah, I was not one of the people he wanted to snack on. Utilia Sunrise says the Colts beat the Chiefs. Super Bowl confirmed. I don't know who that even is. Who's the Colts? Who's the Chiefs? Why are they getting paid so much money for running around in tights? Like, what is this? I would love to be in the locker room though. I would love to be a locker room towel boy in those games. That'd be so hot. Oh my god, they're all so beefed up. Oh my god, so hot. I don't want to be a towel boy. I just want to be like, well, yeah, I'd be a towel boy for them. I don't know. Are the Colts hot and the Chiefs hot? Are they like hot? I don't know. I don't know who they even are. What city are they even from? Like, where are the Colts from and where are the Chiefs from? I don't know. That all sounds like, no, I don't even know who these people are. York says Dahmer was like John Gacy. Who's John Gacy? Hold on, let me see who John Gacy is. John Gacy. John Gacy is the devil in disguise, it says. Oh, he's a clown? John Gacy was a clown? I think I spelled it wrong. It said John Gacy was an American serial killer and ex-sex offender who raped, tortured, and murdered at least 33 young men. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is disturbing. What happened? Oh, they killed him in 1994. I was 4 years old. Oh my gosh. The Killer Clown. Execution by lethal injection. He was in Chicago, Illinois. Okay. I don't want to, like, these people, they get off on, like, being known for this stuff. Like, they try to be so nice. Like, if you guys met my ex, you guys would think, like, oh, he's a nice guy. Oh, he's so charismatic, whatever. You guys wouldn't even realize that, like, he would try to take my life multiple times. And it's just like, I was stupid to even stay, because they try to make you feel like they love you, but then they try to end you. Like, really, like, I'm not talking about, like, oh, kind of tried. Like, no, like, actively tried to end me. And love makes you so blind. I look back at it, I'm like, what, how dumb could I have been to have stayed? But it's not dumb, it's just, like stupid in love kind of thing. You just project that, no, they didn't mean that, but you're like, no, this person really tried to take, like, they meant every bit. And I had to tire him out so he wouldn't kill me. I had to literally tire him out by just, like, resisting enough. I don't know. I'm just thankful to be alive. It's all BS. Like, it's just trash to be around people or to publicize these cases too much. York says, was you able to contact my nephew, the photographer? Oh my god, I have his information. No, I've been so busy, but I need to check him out. I think you DM'd me. Did you DM me, or did you message me on here? I think you did. think you did. I need to check him out. I've been like hitting the ground running out here. I still would like to contact him. Rita says, John Wayne Gracie. I feel like I saw your message about it. Let me go through my messages and I'll check it out because we definitely have more work coming. So he can really be helpful. Rita says, John Wayne Gracie. He was executed. I am thankful that you are alive too. Oh, thank you, Rita. Yeah, I'm very thankful. Like, I didn't have the value for life that I have now until I had to fight for it. Now I'm just like so thankful to every day. It's crazy when somebody like is trying to take your life from you. Like they're trying, like I'm like looking back at it. I'm like, wow. And let him do it multiple times. And then I let him try to like fake apologize to me to like cover himself, so I wouldn't go to the police, or I wouldn't tell too many people about it. Like I remember how he did it, the mental manipulation of it all. Like it's crazy. York says, I never liked the look of clowns. No, clowns are so disturbing. They're so disturbing, and apparently clowns originate from those those shows that they used to make fun of black people on. Like, I forgot what that show. I'm just going to go sleep. But the ones that have blackface and stuff, like apparently that's where where clowns originated from, like the blackface kind of situation, and then they just like switched it out, made different colors. But yeah, clowns are so disturbing to me. Like I don't know why that's like a kid's thing, or oh, a fun clown, oh, I love the clown. It's like, that's scary. I mean, drag queens scare me too. They're clowns too, but not as much as clowns. Clowns are really scary. At least drag queens are like making art of their face. It's not. It's like, I don't know. It's different. York says, I saw that. Okay. I am gonna go to sleep now. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I am so exhausted. I'm gonna put my hat on. Put my little bonnet on. Where's my bonnet at? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I'm putting my bonnet on and I'm passing out. I'm over it. I do want to talk about a dream that I had. Do I want to talk about the dream? Oh, thank you, Style. Thank you, Style. Sorry, I got some tokens over here. Rita says, sleep well later. Thank you, Rita. York says, peace and blessings. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you so much. I want to speak about this one dream, but I'm so tired of it if I can. Okay, well, I woke up this morning. I don't really have to make details about the dream, but remember I told you guys about this guy that was like one of the most popular guys in high school. He was so hot when I was in high school. But when I was in high school too, so I'm not talking about I'm not talking about somebody that's in high school now, like when I was in high school. But we ended up being really close friends. We were the same age. But he was like straight, whatever, kinda, I don't know. But we were like still close and stuff, and there was like definitely some tension there. I felt there was. But he was in my dream yesterday, and he was like, came out of nowhere and like moved in with me or something. It was crazy. And we were just like driving around the town, like he was selling weed, because he really does sell ganja out here, which is not legal. You cannot have ganja out here. And the only reason I'm okay talking about it is because I'm not giving his identity out, so I feel like I can talk about it. But the last time I saw him, he was like traveling with a whole bunch of ganja in his trunk. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, what? That's so dangerous. That's a prison sentence, you know? And part of me thinks he may be in prison, but he's so hot. Oh my gosh, he was so popular in school. Not that matters, but he I can't find him though. I literally cannot find him anywhere. The last time I talked to him, he was like, "Oh, call me up, like let's hang, like call me." Um, and I'm like, "How am I gonna call you? I have no number." But I thought at the time, I'm like, "Oh, I'll just find him on Facebook." Not even realizing he like is off of all social media, and I just can't find him. Like, dang, am I really? Is that the only way to find somebody? Like somebody I knew so well? Like it just feels weird to literally not be able um, to locate him. Like it's just I search his name in different places, and I don't think he would be the type to change his name because his name was a good enough name. Like there was no issue with his name that he ever said he had. Um, I don't know. Like we had such an interesting relationship. Like we used to sleep in the same bed. Like it was crazy. It went from me seeing him in school and being like, "Oh my god, he's like the hottest person I've like seen," and I was like so infatuated. He was just like he was from California too, and he was a black dude. He was a little lighter than me, but he was black too, and he was just so like he was like my same height, and all the girls wanted him, all the guys wanted him too. Um, well, all the guys that were like LGBT wanted him, but he didn't. He was just like I don't even know how we became friends. Like we became really close though. Like he even moved to LA with me, back to LA. And he stayed with me out there. And then how did that? I don't know. But I missed him. I woke up this morning and I missed him. I'm like, oh, I wish like he was around. Like he met my ex husband, which is so weird because I never really came out to him because we had like kind of lost contact by the time I was engaged, and so I just happened to go get a smoothie at this place down the street from my other house out here. Actually, my family still has that house in the community, like not far. And he was just happened to be there at that timing, and my ex husband was with me, and he met him, and it was just this crazy timing. So I would end up going to that same place today just because the dream happened, and I happened to be in the area because there was like a Home Depot nearby. So that's the Home Depot I went to return some stuff and get some more stuff. Um, he wasn't there this time, of course. I just went to the drive-through, but it was just it's bizarre to literally not be able to find someone that I knew so well at that time. Like I knew him like we literally shared the bed so many times, and it's just so crazy. I taught him how to do modeling walks and stuff. I don't know. I feel bad. I wish I could find him. Rita RC says sometimes when you can't find someone, they are in prison. I would not be surprised. Like he was a solid person. Like he didn't do like any violent crimes at all. But I just think that driving and transporting like ganja or anything that's not legal in a certain state, that's dangerous. Like they already want to stop people of color. So I mean, they had dogs jump into my car when on my way here. They had they had the drug testing dogs jump in my car just because in LA I had like smoked in my car before, but before when I was smoking back in the day, like months ago or years ago. How long has it been? Months ago at least. But it can smell even the residue. So imagine if you have a whole bunch of cannabis with you, like that. Those dogs can smell. And there's checkpoints at different states. They have different checkpoints, and the cops can have their own canine unit. I hope he's okay. If he is in prison, I hope that he's like surviving in there and just like gonna get out soon or something. I don't know. It felt weird to have that dream so vividly. It was like he really was here again, and we were like just back to where we started. Like we were chilling and we were like really good friends again. And I think the only reason that we even lost touch really was because I was closeted. But when he met my ex husband, he didn't care. He was just like, oh, okay. Like he didn't like treat me any kind of way, and I always thought he would. but he didn't care. And so I'm like, dang it, like I wish that we never lost contact. Like I really cared about him, and even if we didn't date, like even if it didn't become a romantic relationship, like we had a lot of history together, and it made me sad that I can't find him. And I kept looking. I even asked my sister, I'm like, did you follow him back in the day? Like, do you know where his stuff is? She said she can't find any of his pages either. She went to school with him too, you know, because we graduated at the same time. If he even graduated. I'm trying to think how that went. I know we were in the same class, but I don't know if he like got to walk. Because certain people, like he didn't really care about school. I didn't either, but I just wanted to get straight A's and get out of school. I hated school, but I got straight A's. But he didn't care at all. He was like, forget these people. I don't even want to show up. And I understood that. I resonated with that. But, so I didn't judge him for that because I think he was right to say screw school. But it was just like, I don't know if he got to walk on the stage to collect his diploma. I think he got it afterwards or something. I don't know. But I hope he's okay out there. He was all up in my dream. Like, so vivid. It's like, it still blows my mind. I wish I could, like, call him. But, nope. Alright. I'm going to sleep. Aunt Miles says, what's up, my brother? What's up? Wouldn't that be crazy if that was him? If I, like, clicked it and it's like, that's actually him or something. Kind of looks like him a little bit. But I don't think that's him. Anyways. Hope he's okay. I tried to go back to sleep because I had to get up to go to the bathroom. Because I drank so much of these juices before bed. So I went to the bathroom. And then I tried to go back to sleep to jump back into my dream. But it didn't work. I couldn't. The dream was already gone. I couldn't tap back into it. So, alright, I'm jumping off of here. Thank you so much for joining in today, you guys. Rock on, Mercuryans. I just want to share that little dream moment because it's just, I know I'm going to forget about it, so it's good to put it on here. But I don't know, it's crazy. It makes me feel old that enough time has gone by where I literally can't catch this person. I have no idea where he is. I used to always have his phone number. Like, I don't even know what number. Do I even have a number on my phone? I can't even. Is there a contact on it? Sorry. Big yawn. Alright, rock on, Mercuryans. I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Have a great night, you guys. Bye.